Alright, welcome back to Age of Darkness Final Stand. In the last episode, we survived the first Death Knight that we had, and also went through a ton of game mechanics. Do check that out. That video has a bunch of chapters or timestamps, whatever you want to call it. And if there's something in particular that you want to check out, you can find it there. Because I went through everything that I know about the game, I'm pretty sure there's not a single game mechanic left that I haven't covered in that video, so do check that out. And in today's episode, we're just gonna start to somehow recover from our previous episode. And to do so, I'm thinking about, we actually don't need much more storage if you just look at our levels, because we're about to use them. So I'm thinking about upgrades, definitely. For example, melee upgrades, maybe. Attack speed sounds good to me. We have a bunch of melee units, let's go with that. And that will also give us the options for the ones on the side. And then I'm thinking about Fury 2, which is plus 35% damage increase. That is insanely good. This is very nice. Okay.
I serve.
So we're holding over here. Oh yeah, and I also want a bunch of watchtowers this time around. Absolutely, we need a bunch of towers. For example, here, maybe some walls. Or is that blocked? Yeah, that seems to be blocked. Blocked because there was an enemy.
I am here.
Okay, let's just move out with these guys. Need to get my bearings where we left off. We just put down, by the way, another tower over here. We can even wall this off. Okay, they destroyed part of the wall over here. It's fine. Okay, we need people. And we need people quickly. Good news is we have secured this entire area, which is huge. Can pop down a few more dwellings. Let's ignite that great sword.
I'm ready.
Okay, you guys can fall back, and actually now these guys can also fall back and fill in those watchtowers. Ready. Perfect. What I love about this game, in terms of like basic stuff, is that I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but when I selected multiple archers, and because these towers can only hold 2 archers at the moment, it didn't matter because I selected 4 archers, right-clicked on one of the towers, and then right-clicked on the other ones, and that did not try to send all 4 to one of the towers. It split between them, so it's also a very nice mechanic if you want to split your units between buildings. Now that is a big wave, isn't it? Luckily you can pop a quick repair.
We shall not waver.
And this should be fine, I think. That wall piece over there might be a little bit of trouble. Okay, but here we can. So we cannot actually fill in that part, but that's okay.
Get on with it.
So let's grab a few archers. I want to go for upgrades too. I mean, these guys at least are getting emboldened. Edwin is getting some levels going. Very nice. Okay.
I stand prepared.
Okay, I mean, this is fine. Okay, now, what we need to check out is whether this dark area has some units. Okay, so full on wood and stone, so we can grab Fury 2. Very nice. Okay, and this one will require Dark Essence, which you don't have at the moment, so that is fine. I'm going to leave it as is. Okay, let's get some archers into here as well.
What now?
Okay, excellent. Now it's daytime. I think we can start moving out. Or at least checking this area first. Then we can even build up this entire piece.
Speak.
Also, I'm thinking about putting down fishing port over here. This looks like a good idea to do so. Okay, let's pop a repair. Okay, what do we need for upgrades? Is the real question. We need this wood workshop. Is in 10 people. Okay, so as soon as we're gonna have some more dwellings, we can do that. Great. I am going to build it over here. This would be a decent of 34 food, which is very nice. I'm pretty sure we can do better somewhere over here. Although we can also do like 2 fishing ports in this area by the looks of it.
What do you want?
Let's see. Let's see what the best we can do. Okay, you actually move there for that line of sight. Decent of 30. 45. I'm liking that. 45 over here. Yeah, let's do that. And it's also in,
Something for me.
also kind of in the edge of this little pond over here, which is very nice. The fishing port is a food resource gatherer that functions on the water and collects fishing traps over time. When the fish in the trap start splashing, they can be clicked and collected to receive gold. Yeah,
Yes.
very nice. This is also a food gold source, which is excellent. Okay, I think we have enough for a wood workshop. Where do I put our workshop? This is also open, which is not the best. I think it's going to be somewhere over here. Yeah, maybe over there.
Ready when you are.
Okay, workshops are used to research and unlock more efficient buildings. Yep,
As
that's
you
exactly what
wish.
we're going to be doing with them. We'll just start moving out over here. Excellent. If we have some excess stone or something, we can actually burn them as siege upgrades.
Yeah.
Just in case, so that we don't lose out on one. Okay, there's another elite nightmare somewhere.
Tracking.
I mean, there's going to be at night.
Fire shall cleanse.
Okay, these guys should be fine taking all this out. I'm thinking about another storage actually. We only need like 8 people for that. Okay, Edwin has unlocked Crackfire,
Defiance.
which is a super nice ability. Let me check this out. It sends a wave of fire that just destroys everything in its path. Very nice. Okay, these guys are starting to get horrified. So let's move the horrified people out of here. They're actually
Aye.
slower, so they're not going to be able to move that quickly.
What?
Okay.
What is it? Ready.
Okay. You guys fall back a little bit.
Speak.
These emboldened ones are going to be super efficient.
Onward.
Very nice. Okay, so we cannot actually fill that. That's kind of disappointing. It's because it's in the vicinity of the Elite Nightmare. That's why. Now, this is a big chunk of iron over here. Actually, would love to get this.
Light the way.
That is a lot of iron, isn't it? Problem is, there's a bunch of units next to it. Maybe this barracks can start rallying over here. Or, actually, no. Let's have both barracks rally over there, and we can set up more barracks over here. Actually, we can also set up 2, which is very nice. And of course, we need a bunch more dwellings still. Oh yeah, this is going to be a big chunk of iron.
Swiftly.
We could even set up another set of defenses over here. Okay, let's just fall back because we have towers over here. Well, 1 tower, because but we can also set up another one if we really need to. I think I might need to because this isn't doing too much work. So this is the elite Axeman. Unfortunately, that's a tough boy. So we're not going to be going against him, that's for sure.
I'm ready.
I mean, we could with these guys as well, plus Edwin. Ooh, do I want to risk that?
Dark.
Might want to risk that.
Hey.
I mean, leaving this undefended is kind of a horrible idea. We could set up some static defenses,
What now?
just in case, and maybe, I don't know, a few archers, a few soldiers, and then the rest of them can go over here.
Very well.
And we can probably actually take this out. Okay, let's get some archers into the watchtowers. Perfect. We also have a horrified dude over here. You can fall back over
Right.
here. Yeah, I think with this force we can actually take out that elite nightmare.
Ready
is
when
nice.
you are.
Okay. Alright. So these aren't going to attack. And this is the fishing trap, and if it starts splashing, as our little tooltip said, then it's going to give us some gold, which is extremely nice. And that 45 food, man, that is insanely good. Can actually put down a bunch of houses. Awesome. Okay, I think let's move out. Luckily, there's no other units around it. So it's just going to be us against the elite. Fortunately, not all of our units can actually go around it. But this looks nice. Should have brought a few more archers and pikemen. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Spend Dark Essence on unique skills for your army or to revive your fallen hero. Yeah, you can immediately revive your hero with Dark Essence, which is also nice. But at least we took this out, so we can actually conquer this entire area, which is actually, that's super nice. And by the way, we can now fill in our little wall over here. Okay, I mean, we can just push in this direction. And the cool thing about this crack fire ability is once Edwin starts to level up even more, this arc is going to be bigger than it is now. Yeah, and what we definitely need to start doing is unlocking this fire tower, the little fire towers, which is, I think it comes with firewood. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, you guys can just take out as many of these as you can. This might be a little bit too much. Yeah, let's fall back. Let's fall back just a little bit. Okay, and since we have a bunch of gold, we can actually start doing this. Now, what I want to do is AoE for siege equipment, because we have a bunch of stone, which we're not using. And maybe we can do like knockback increase. Okay, and I don't want to waste all that stone.
Like moth to flame.
Yeah, so there's that annoying ghost-looking unit, which will actually horrify all of your units around it. So that's why I said we definitely need to start unlocking these things, like the low fire towers. Okay. And after that, we can... I mean, food-wise, we're actually doing pretty good. So this is the fishing trap that's flashing. I'm going to click on it, and that's 150 gold. Very nice. I think defense-wise, we actually need to start stepping up our game. Maybe getting some walls. By the way, can we upgrade the keep?
Research complete.
No, because we need the refined workshop for that. That's going to be this one. And for this, we need 2 research from the wood workshop. So, yeah, it's further away. Although what we could do is get the triage tent. Because this will allow us to build light bearers, who are essentially like moving light sources. That's awesome. Yeah, let's grab that for sure. For sure. Okay, we have 2 barracks over here. I'm gonna start making some more units for this area. Gold-wise, we're not doing too good because I started to spend a bunch of gold. Okay, I think we're gonna wait for the light bearer to heal these guys. How are we doing on Death Knight? 1 more night until Death Knight. Okay. Alright, alright.
Archer ready.
Yeah, this is looking fine, by the way. And we can also drop down another fishing port if we need to. Because this will probably also be like super rich in resources. I think I'm going to wait for this pop and just drop it down. Ooh, that influence is kind of big, actually. Yeah, that influence is
Got
super big.
something for me.
Maybe over here then. Somewhere. I mean, this is the only place we can kind of fit it, no? Yeah, 31. I mean, that's still 31.
Ready when you are.
31 food, that's insanely good. Okay. Let's see.
Aye.
So triage tent upgrade is almost done. That will immediately unlock these guys. Yup. 600 gold and 20 wood. That is a lot of resources, actually. So you know what? Let's just run back quickly and then run back to the front.
A master in the making.
That is a ton of resources. 600 gold for 1 light bearer. Wait, this is actually, sorry, this is, yeah. So when you select multiple barracks, for example, it's going to accumulate the resources. So for example, here I have 2 selected. So this is going to tell me that I need 600. But if I only want to build 1, that's actually, if I select 1 barracks, that's actually just 300. Okay. So one of them costs 300. But if you select, but because I had 2 barracks selected, it actually said it costs 600, and everything else is doubled, of course.
The light burns strong.
I mean, that's still hella expensive. If you compare it to like something like the soldier or anything. Well, the pikeman is also 200. Yeah, so it's not really that expensive. Everything is expensive, to be more precise.
Yes.
Okay, so that iron vein, man, I really want that iron vein. All of the upgrades are actually costing gold.
The dark encroaches.
Dark encroaches, yes. Next daybreak, and then we have the death knight. So this is the light bearer, and she is going to remove all those effects from our units, the horrified effects. Death knight wise, I'm not entirely sure if
Right away.
where should we be setting up static defenses. We could start putting down these towers actually, the watchtower, which will show us the path that the horde is going to take. That is a bunch of them, isn't it?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is kind of secured. And we can move out maybe a little bit,
Very well.
at least until that deposit. Most of these guys are emboldened, which means they're actually super strong. Let's fall back again, just a little bit.
Shall cleanse.
Okay, and we definitely need to start. Yeah, that's like 8.
What do you want?
8 iron is huge. Could set up some static defenses over here,
What must be done?
and we can guard that area until
Ready.
we can actually hold position. We're here. Okay, so they're attacking down here as well.
Forward.
Daybreak is approaching. So 4 minutes until Death Knight. Here's the other crystal. I mean, at this point, it's kind of obvious to me that this is where they're going to attack.
Aye.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to go around, because if they had to go around, they would have to go around all this way. I mean, that's also, maybe it's possible. Not sure. I'd rather just wait for the 600 gold, pop down the watchtower over here, and just see if this is actually the path they're going to take. So as you can see, this is an extreme range. So, I mean, they cannot come from here. So, yeah, the only option would be to pop down the tower over here and see. When the crystal is revealed, the watchtower highlights the next Death Knight path within its radius. The player must also have vision of that area for the pathway to be visible.
Ready
Yeah.
when you are.
So you can just pop it down randomly somewhere and... Okay, the game just... I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. Right. So what I'm really sad about is that we don't have these Order Knights unlocked. As for this, we actually need the refined workshop for that, which is far away. Okay. So yes, this is the path of the next Death Knight. As you can see, it's highlighted in this red, and this is exactly the path they're going to take, all the way to our little keep. So yes,
Something for me.
what we're going to need to do is just rally all of our units, actually very soon.
I stand
And by
prepared.
soon, I mean right now, because we only have 2 minutes. Now, as for what will happen to this area, I mean, we can set up a few more units, train a few more units just to hold this off, but we're definitely going to need most of our forces for the Death Knight horde. I mean, we can do this. We'll try to fill those up with archers. Or... I mean, it depends where they attack, right? Because they don't always attack in these exact same place during nights.
Eager and
I think you
willing.
guys should actually defend this area first. Yeah, let's just rally these guys over here. Because here we already have 2 watchtowers with archers. Here we have 1 watchtower. This is like the weakest link at this point.
Archer ready.
Let's grab some gold. Now, this is also a little bit of a micromanaging mechanic. These fishing ports.
Ready for
It's not too bad, especially if you click on one type of building, you can actually use these arrows to toggle between the same type. So what you can do is just hotkey one fishing port and then just use these arrows here on the fishing ports card to move between all your fishing ports and just see if some of these traps are splashing or not.
Archer ready.
Plus this indicator here with the fish icon 0 out of 3 is actually showing you how many of these traps are splashing. So it's also easy to tell, because you just from the naked eye you might not be able to tell that something is splashing back here, for example. Okay. So here we have
I'm ready.
2 archers, perfect, we can move them in here. I think this is going to be perfectly enough to
What do we kill first?
Darkness approaches.
hold them off, should anyone come through.
I was born ready.
Okay, so now all of our focus is going to be on this one. Problem is we don't really have that much more larger of an army than we did in the last Death Knight. So this might be the end for this one, guys. This might be it. We'll see how many of them will actually come on veteran difficulty. Okay, Death Fog is here. Nothing is split, which is very nice.
Master in the making.
That's why I kind of wanted to build up that area, what we're defending, because this way we are not being split from our main base. Because if we didn't have any buildings here, then the Death Fog would appear here, and that would essentially cut us off from our base.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1,000 nightmares, 1,075 nightmares to be more precise. Actually, what would be a more clever option is just to sacrifice that mine for sure. I'm not gonna push out because of that mine. We can sacrifice this, and at least here we have a little bit of choke point with our gate. We can actually start sending our normal units, the soldiers out. We can tank most of this damage, and then the archers can just hang back a little bit. Okay, and of course we definitely want to send Edwin forward as well, so that he can use his little arc ability. So that will take it a big chunk. Okay. So most of these guys are luckily emboldened, meaning at least horrified effects won't be that big of a problem. So we can actually...
Speak.
These will be taken out down here, although they're not part of the Death Knight. I don't want to jinx it, but this looks pretty good.
From the ashes.
But we are losing some units, that's for sure. Losing a lot of units. I haven't even checked how much we had before this. So that was a big boom. But luckily we have our light bearers, as you can see, so all of those horrified effects are going to go away, and we only have 6 left.
Defiance.
And this was kind of clean.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Holy shit, this is bigger than the Death Knight horde. Where did all those come from? Okay. So once again we have a selection of 3 blessings. All units gain 25% towards emboldenment at the start of each new day. Wow. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. Buildings destroyed by nightmares have a 60% chance to inflict AoE damage to enemies. I don't really like that one. Honestly, if we're at the point where we're losing buildings, then we're already in deep shit. So I'd rather just take upgrades that are actually going to help us up to that point. And the third one is dropped resource values are doubled. Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking about the first and the last one. I mean, this 25% towards emboldenment at the start of each day. I mean, we have like 5 days to Death Knight, so yeah. Let's just grab Daybreak.
Ready to face the dark.
Okay, so Death Fog is back and we need to start cleaning all this up. Nice. I mean, technically we lost a mine, we lost this wall section down here, and we lost this wall. But it's like essentially free compared to the fact that we're still alive. You know, that also doesn't hurt.
Proceed with purpose.
Okay, we can also re-pop down this mine. Looks like we have a spitter somewhere. Oh yeah, I definitely want to take out all of this.
Yes?
There's a lot of horrified people, but we have light bearers, so it will only affect us for a few seconds. Let's pop down this mine. Although I'm not really using that much iron because we don't have any units that would actually consume iron. Now it's actually just gold at the moment. It's really a concern to us.
Fear not the shadow.
I don't think they're going to be pushing down here because it's daybreak. Or it's daytime. Okay, now Flame Shield is also unlocked.
Got something for me.
Very nice. Edwin engulfs himself in a flaming shield for 35 seconds that blocks damage and harms nearby attackers, exploding when it is destroyed or expires. So it's
From the ashes.
defense and offense, which is the best. And also now I think the crack fire ability should be larger. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's a bit larger than it was before.
I step
And
towards
as
the abyss.
Edwin levels up, it's going to be even bigger. Very nice. Okay, so what do we want? I think we got kind of... we could go for the lodge, which is a better housing, which will give us more gold per house. Because houses also give you gold, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that in the previous episode, actually. Yeah, so houses will also give you gold. The better housing you have, the more gold you will get. Not, but yeah, the more gold.
I am here.
So I think we're going to go with the lodge and just upgrade all of our houses. Because you can see wood and stone wise we are maxed out again. Oh, wait, if we had some villagers we could actually just put another storage. I think I might do that. Put down more housing. Put down a ton of housing. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of housing, and with all these units you can actually start moving out even more. Okay. But those got all just one-shotted. Very nice. Okay. I'm gonna pop this flame shield just to show you guys. It's now covered in the flame shield, and once this expires or gets destroyed, it's gonna blow up.
Research complete. Heed the light.
The shield itself is that white bar, and the green is his health by default. So once that white bar goes down, it's gonna blow up. Essentially, we have unlocked this. We've captured this camp. It had a bunch of resources, which we picked up immediately because we had a bunch of units around it. Okay. Okay, so now it blew up and it damaged everyone nearby. Perfect.
A flicker in the
I
dark.
think I'm gonna set up a few defenses now. Just one gate, maybe two gates. And I kind of want static defenses here. Oh, that poor guy's horrified and he's alone.
Light the way.
So I kind of want the static defenses over here, and then the two edges will be the ones where we can actually leave this area if we need to. For example, now.
Burns strong.
Aye,
Okay, nice. We could actually just take out this elite nightmare, by the way.
I'm on it.
Okay, so 1 and 2. But we also
Shining
need some
bright.
people over here to defend. Okay, maybe not just yet.
What do you want?
Yeah, we need to also defend. Okay. Let's focus on defending then. And our upgrades. So for this upgrades, we're going to need a bunch of... Well, to upgrade all of these dwellings, which we have a bunch of course. So that's why it's going to cost us a ton of resources.
The dark encroaches.
Okay, another spitter, not splitter.
Cracking.
Okay, Edwin can arc these.
Hey, send me to battle. Purge them.
The
Okay,
shadow.
we're just gonna hold this area. Let's put some archers. So this is what I meant is, you know, the archers will be automatically split between what you select. So it's very nice mechanic. You don't have to worry about sending exactly as many archers or selecting as much as you actually need. You can just right click and they'll be split. Very nice. Okay. So we put this down. Yeah, so we have this upgrade, but I mean we can upgrade a few. How much would be one upgrade? 30 gold, 4 food. Food is gonna be an issue for these upgrades, but I think I'm gonna pop as much as you can, which is 5.
Ready.
Okay, you guys are dying, which is not good because all of you are emboldened.
Right.
I think that the guy's 1 HP. Oh, he's dead, unfortunately.
I am here.
Okay. So we got this. Storage-wise, we can actually put down another storage area. I would love to boost something. This would make the most sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. That will boost our Iron Man. Someone was attacking over here. Okay, now we're making even more gold. 309 per tick. Nice, and we got a few from those fishing ports. Those fishing ports are actually super helpful. We might just go for advanced towers or base towers, because this will give us one more slot for garrisoning archers. Or we can just go with the walls, because the walls are actually getting destroyed pretty quickly.
I serve.
Yeah, I think for this nightmare, we should actually focus on static defenses for the time being, not really moving out. I mean, this looks kind of horrendous, doesn't it? Yeah, let's sell this. Let's move out. Let's sell this as well. So, guys, let's build this up. Let's build that up. The more like random wall sections you have like this, is more chance that they will actually aggro them. So it's very nice for holding them off. Okay, let's put down. I mean, this is where we're gonna leave. So maybe sell this and put a tower. Also sell this and maybe put 2 towers. Yeah, the 2 towers. Actually, let's just set up one garrison units inside it, and then
Ready when you are.
the other one. Okay, 2 archers over here. Excellent. And now we're in another storehouse. So now 225 on wood and stone. Excellent. I'm gonna actually start pushing out this way just to see what's up.
Research complete.
Yeah, definitely upgrades. What we're gonna be focusing on. Oh, that would burn a lot of stone. Okay. It's not like I want to spend stone, but I don't want them to be, you know, maxed out all the time, and just because that is essentially losing out on some stone. So Lightbearer is doing a great job, by the way,
Upgrade complete.
taking off all that horrified status.
Make way.
Okay, let's go back.
Fire shall burn, wretch. Yeah.
Stick with a spitter.
Scouting ahead.
We're gonna grab some more units since we have a bunch of population. As you can see, 32 available villagers. That is a lot.
Fall to the order.
Those are gonna melt.
Back the veil.
So having these light bearers, these spitters are actually not even that scary anymore. I want to see what's over here, because if this is enclosed completely, then we can set up a big defense over here.
Light burns strong.
Because I feel like what we have is kind of enough for the time being. I mean, in terms of territory size, that all we need to do is just focus on upgrading what we have at the moment. For example, all these walls. Well, maybe these weren't really the priority, but whatever.
From the ashes,
So it looks like, unfortunately, this is open.
we shall not waver.
This other section is, by the way, very chill. Nothing is going on over here.
Upgrade complete.
I serve.
How far does this go? I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, this is entirely open. Well, it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna fall back.
As you wish.
Just take out the ones that we have aggroed. And I mean, this looks like it's pretty well defended at the moment. So we can just chill out down here.
Defiance.
and build up these defenses.
A light in the darkness.
Or we could just go for that elite nightmare, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. And if we're going to have a bit more gold, it's another Axeman. Okay,
Forward.
it's actually a good one to take out. Yeah, it's a little bit tanky for sure, but at the same time, it's not the strongest. Because it's melting. Yeah, it's extremely. Yeah. Okay, so more dark essence, very nice. We can actually think about upgrading our units now that we have some essence. Yeah, we're gonna wait for some stone and some wood.
Stand prepared.
So that's taking damage, unfortunately.
Eager and willing.
Okay, let's see. Definitely upgrade our gate. That's gonna be our next priority. And then grab some upgrades once we have. Well, what do we want? Is the real question. We could add 20% vision and attack range. Ooh, that's very good, actually. Or even more damage. Increase emboldening. I don't want to go with more emboldening, actually, for our archers. I think I'm gonna go with this one once we have enough. But we're not gonna have 300 wood, so yeah, that's out of our reach at the moment.
I was
That's
born
fine.
ready.
We can pop down even more storehouses. Might lose one food from this, but that's fine. At least it's out of the way. Okay. And we can also put down a storehouse next to this mine. Next one. Yeah, it's gonna be soon. It's just one pop of stone and it's gonna be
In
done.
service of the light.
Okay, you guys can. So this area is pretty well defended in my opinion. Okay, and another storehouse next to this, just not be in the way. And also not block our barracks.
Research complete.
So for example here, that's very nice.
Ready to face the dark.
And we can actually start putting down, it's going to be kind of a circular defense.
I am here.
Because they come from even down here. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a circular defense down
The
here.
light burns strong. The
Problem is these diagonal walls aren't really best.
I step towards the abyss.
I don't know, maybe these aren't well placed. I think we should
What now?
we might need like two sets of defenses, one for this and one for this.
Here. By my hand.